My friends, let me offer you a piece of advice that has the potential to change your life in ways you can't yet imagine. It is simple yet profound. It doesn't come from external sources or a single wise person. It comes from within you, waiting to be discovered. What I am about to share with you is the key to living a life of peace, joy, and fulfillment. Me, friends, in the hustle and bustle of life, we often look for solutions outside of ourselves. We chase after success, seek external validation, and accumulate possessions, believing that happiness lies in achieving certain things. But let me tell you something simple yet profound. The greatest advice you will ever receive is not something that comes from the outside world. It is a truth that lies deep within you, waiting for you to uncover it. Knowing yourself is the most important step toward a life of authenticity and fulfillment. Yet, so many of us live our lives based on the expectations, opinions, and beliefs of others, never truly stopping to ask, who am I? This question, though simple, is the gateway to discovering your true self, your inner essence, your core values, and your deepest desires. To know yourself is to go beyond the surface, to look past the roles you play in society, the labels others have given you, and even the identity you have constructed over time. It means stripping away all the masks you wear and facing the raw, unfiltered truth of who you are at your core. This is not a journey that can be rushed. It is one that requires patience, reflection, and honesty. At the heart of knowing yourself is self-awareness. This is the ability to observe your thoughts, emotions, actions, and reactions without judgment. Most of us operate on autopilot, reacting to life based on past conditioning or external influences. But when you cultivate self-awareness, you begin to step back and see yourself more clearly. You notice the patterns in your behavior, the triggers that lead to certain emotions, and the beliefs that shape your choices. When you know yourself, you become more attuned to your needs, desires, and boundaries. You stop seeking approval or validation from others because you are no longer dependent on outside sources to define your worth. You know what makes you feel alive, what brings you peace, and what drains your energy. This clarity allows you to make choices that are in alignment with your true values rather than living according to someone else's standards. This process of self-discovery is also about understanding your strengths and weaknesses. You are not perfect, nor are you meant to be. Embrace both your light and your shadow. Acknowledge the aspects of yourself that need growth and healing, and be compassionate with yourself as you evolve. Knowing yourself means accepting that you are a work in progress, and that's okay. Growth comes from acknowledging where you are and making conscious choices to evolve. As you begin to know yourself more deeply, you also start to recognize the influence of societal conditioning. From the moment you are born, you are shaped by the world around you, your family, your culture, your education, your social media feeds, and so on. Much of what you think you may actually be the result of these external influences. To truly know yourself is to question these influences, to explore which parts of your identity have been handed to you and which parts are truly yours. When you do this, you free yourself from the constraints of external expectations and you create space for your authentic self to emerge. Another vital aspect of knowing yourself is understanding your purpose. Your purpose is not something that can be handed to you by others. It is a deep inner calling that only you can hear when you listen closely enough. It is the unique path you are meant to walk, and it will bring meaning to every action you take. To discover your purpose, you must look inward, reflecting on what excites you, what you are passionate about, and where your natural gifts lie. When you align with your purpose, life becomes more than a series of random events. It becomes a meaningful journey. Knowing yourself also helps you to form deeper and more authentic relationships. When you are clear on who you are, you attract people who resonate with your true essence. You no longer settle for relationships that are based on superficiality or societal expectations. Instead, you seek connections that are grounded in mutual respect, understanding, and authenticity. You learn to set boundaries and communicate your needs honestly, and in doing so, you create space for healthier, more fulfilling relationships. The process of knowing yourself is ongoing. It doesn't happen overnight. It requires dedication, introspection, and the courage to face uncomfortable truths. But the more you commit to this journey, the more you realize that the answers you seek are not outside of you, but within. When you truly know yourself, you are no longer at the mercy of the world around you. You stand in your own power, fully aware of your strengths, vulnerabilities, and purpose. This self-awareness creates a foundation of peace and confidence. You no longer feel lost, nor do you compare yourself to others, because you know that your path is uniquely yours. To know yourself is to free yourself from the expectations and judgments of the world. It is the key to living authentically and joyfully, because you are no longer trying to be someone you are not. You are finally comfortable in your own skin, and from that place of true understanding, you can navigate life with clarity, purpose, and grace. Gratitude is one of the most powerful and transformative practices you can cultivate in your life. In a world where we are often focused on what we don't have, what we wish for, or what we have yet to achieve, gratitude serves as a grounding force that brings us back to the present moment. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from what is missing to what is already here. It changes your perspective and opens you up to the richness of life that surrounds you every day. Gratitude is not simply a polite gesture or a superficial expression. It is a deep, heartfelt acknowledgement of the blessings in your life. It is the recognition that no matter how difficult life may seem at times, there is always something to be grateful for. When you cultivate gratitude, you train your mind to focus on the positive, on what is good, and on the many gifts that life offers. The first step in cultivating gratitude is to shift your mindset. It is easy to get caught up in the negative patterns of thinking the things that aren't going right, the challenges, or the things you feel you are missing. But gratitude is about choosing to see the positive, even in the midst of adversity. It is about finding the silver lining, the lesson, or the opportunity for growth in every situation. This doesn't mean ignoring your struggles or pretending that everything is perfect, but rather acknowledging that there is always something to be thankful for, even in the toughest of times. One of the most effective ways to cultivate gratitude is through a daily practice. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. You could write them down in a gratitude journal, say them out loud, or simply pause and reflect in silence. This practice doesn't need to be complicated. What matters is that you take the time to connect with the positive aspects of your life. It could be something as simple as being thankful for your health, your family, a warm meal, or the beauty of nature. The more you make this a habit, the more your mind will naturally begin to look for things to be grateful for. Another powerful way to cultivate gratitude is by practicing mindfulness. When you are present in the moment, fully engaged in whatever you are doing, you see the world with a sense of wonder and appreciation. Mindfulness allows you to experience the richness of life in real time, whether it's savoring a delicious meal, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, or enjoying a meaningful conversation with a loved one. The more you practice mindfulness, the more you realize that there is so much to be grateful for in each moment, if only you take the time to notice. Gratitude also has the power to shift your energy. When you are in a state of gratitude, your vibration rises. You begin to attract more positive experiences, people, and opportunities into your life. Gratitude is a magnet for abundance. When you are thankful for what you have, you open the door to receiving even more blessings. The more you express gratitude, the more you recognize the abundance that already exists around you. It creates a cycle of positivity that nourishes your soul and uplifts those around you. An important aspect of gratitude is that it helps you let go of entitlement. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we deserve certain things or that we are entitled to more. But when you approach life with a sense of gratitude, you realize that everything is a gift. You start to see that nothing is guaranteed and that the blessings you have are not owed to you, but are precious and to be appreciated. Gratitude fosters humility and contentment as you come to recognize that even the smallest things in life are worth celebrating. Gratitude also helps you shift from a mindset of competition to one of cooperation. When we are not grateful for what we have, we tend to compare ourselves to others, feeling that we are lacking in some way. Gratitude takes the focus off of what others have and brings it back to your own life. When you are grateful for your own unique journey, your own gifts, and your own experiences, there is no need to compare. Instead, you can celebrate others' successes without feeling threatened, knowing that there is enough abundance for everyone. Another way gratitude enhances your life is by fostering stronger relationships. When you express gratitude towards others, it creates deeper connections. When you take the time to acknowledge and appreciate the people in your life, they feel valued, loved, and seen. Gratitude is a powerful way to nurture and strengthen bonds with friends, family, colleagues, and even strangers. It helps you see the good in others and allows you to respond with kindness, love, and appreciation. Gratitude also enhances your mental and emotional well-being. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can reduce stress, increase happiness, and improve overall mental health. When you are in a state of gratitude, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which elevate your mood and help you feel more content. Gratitude shifts your perspective from focusing on what's wrong to appreciating what's right, which fosters a sense of peace and inner contentment. Perhaps one of the most profound effects of cultivating gratitude is that it helps you live with more joy and presence. Gratitude opens your heart to the beauty of life. When you live with a deep sense of thankfulness, you stop taking things for granted. You begin to see the magic in the everyday moments, the little things that you once overlooked. Your life becomes richer, more vibrant, and filled with wonder. Finally, gratitude is a gateway to spiritual growth. When you are truly grateful, you acknowledge that you are part of something much greater than yourself. Gratitude connects you to the divine, to the larger universe, to the interconnectedness of all life. It is a recognition that everything is a gift and that life itself is sacred. This sense of reverence and humility deepens your spiritual practice and brings you closer to your true self. In conclusion, cultivating gratitude is one of the most transformative practices you can embrace. It shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, from lack to plenty. It helps you appreciate the present moment, strengthen your relationships, and enhance your overall well-being. Gratitude is a powerful force that can change the way you see the world and the way you experience life. The more you cultivate gratitude, the more you realize that life is already full of blessings, and all you need to do is open your heart and your mind to receive them. As we come to the end of this reflection, let us remember that acceptance is not a one-time act, but a lifelong practice. It is a journey, one that invites us to soften, to release, and to find peace in every moment, regardless of its shape or form. When we accept what is, we free ourselves from the constant strain of expectation, judgment, and resistance. We stop fighting with life and start flowing with it, embracing the beauty of the unknown, the impermanence of all things, and the inherent wisdom in each experience. In a world that constantly pushes us to strive for more, to change who we are, or to control our outcomes, true acceptance offers us an alternative, the freedom to simply be. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to have all the answers. And we don't have to mold ourselves to fit someone else's idea of success. We are enough just as we are. Life, as it is enough. So let us stand in acceptance of the present moment with all its flaws, uncertainties, and unexpected turns. Let us release the need for control and open ourselves to the flow of life. Let us embrace every experience, whether joyous or challenging, as an opportunity for growth, learning, and deepening our connection with ourselves and the world around us. When we accept what is, we become fully alive, fully present, and fully at peace. We no longer waste energy fighting against what cannot be changed, and we find strength in surrender. And in that surrender, we discover the most profound freedom, the freedom to live life as it comes, in its most authentic, raw, and beautiful form. The next time life surprises you, when things don't go according to plan, or when you feel resistance rising within you, remember, acceptance is the key to peace. It is the key to freedom. It is the key to living fully, exactly as life. I start, let go, embrace, and find joy in that moment. For in that moment lies everything you need. Thank you.